Okay. What's up? Okay, so I just found this website. A lot of websites, a page on Facebook, whatever. And there's actually a lot of people that are my friends that are actually following it as well. I'm not going to look behind me like I usually do. Okay, so it's about the whole, like, child pedophiles, okay? I am not good with that shit whatsoever, so this site for me is not going to be looking at. It's not going to be good for me. Of course, I'm going to look at it because I can't help it, but it's not good for me to be finding out. Okay. I don't really know if this has anything to do with legit, like, pedophilia. I don't even know if I can say the word. I don't know. I just want to show something because I literally just noticed it, that, like, this is, like, my little, like, area where, like, that trail is and, like, all that stuff and whatever. But, okay, so this is a setup. Hold on. Just look at this. Like, talking about, you know, pedophiles and stuff like this is just kind of creepy, and I didn't think about it until just now. But look. Okay, it literally looks like... Okay, look. It might just be me. Alright, so, look. There's a bed, a mattress, a bike. And then this is what I tape on. So, it's kind of like, you know, somebody could be kind of doing the same thing I am, just in a different kind of thing. And then there's little things over there. It looks like there's a mattress. No. Okay. But, okay, is it just me? Like, or am I just going crazy because, like, just what I saw? But, like, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I want to say something, okay? And this is kind of weird that I'm going to say it, but for whatever reason, I don't know if there's somebody that needs to hear it or whatever, but, okay. Dawson's dad has been in and out of jail. My whole relationship with him, he actually went to jail when we were together. Like kids, like just got together, probably like 19. Well, he was 19, I was 20. So when that was like when I met him. Like I met him in a sober house. I thought like bad boys were all cool and shit, like, cause I was fucked in the head myself. And I just got out of a really shitty relationship, and I posted something earlier about how, you know, you're telling somebody how bad it was with somebody, but you don't really even realize it until they're like, wow, that's fucked. And then you're like, yeah, it actually really is. And then it comes down to embarrassment. That's why I don't tell people about my life, because it really is embarrassing. I went back to the same person for 12 years that hurt me the most, and I'm triggered by the most, and I have so many traumatic cycles in my head because of what I went through with him that I'm trying to restore and change and whatever. But you gotta realize what they are once, you know, it happens. But anyways, so I met him in a sober house. He violated, had a warrant, came and lived with me. We got an apartment. Shit was fucked there. Fucked. Ugh. And then he went to jail when we were, like, really young, and 2 weeks later, after he got out of jail, I was pregnant. So, that's how that happened. But for the 12 years that I was with him, he was in jail for a lot of it, okay? He's actually in jail right now. He just went to jail again. It's fucking awesome. Dawson does not know, because I'm so sick of being like, hey, Dad's in jail again. You know, great, yeah. Thought he was doing good this time, but no, never is. Unfortunately, because his kid's fucking amazing. And when your 11-year-old has not wanted anything to do with his father, when he just met him at 5 years old, like literally like had him in his life since 5 years old, and at like 6, you know, he's all like, I'm good, like I don't want anything to do with him anymore. But now he's 11 and he literally will not, I can't get him to do it this time. And I wouldn't anyways, because no, it's just not worth it anymore. And I'm not with him, so it's not like I give a fuck. I actually get to be freed of it too. So, the point I'm trying to make is, as much as him going to jail really did have a toll on our family, because he disconnected so much from his feelings and so much from relationships and love and his heart in general. Like, he went so cold. Like, he was a narcissist in the beginning. He got so worse. Like, and it's like, for survival, I get it. Like, for survival, when you're in jail, like, you have to disconnect your feelings because it's survival. Like, if you don't, you're gonna be like, you're worried about the outside, thinking your girl's cheating on you, has your kid. You know, it's survival to disconnect when you go to jail, okay? I get it. But the only, like, obviously the first thing I didn't think of when I saw all those things was about this. But I'm not commending people that go to jail, but I understand the lifestyle. Like, I really do. Like, I've literally been in jail, been homeless, been an addict, been in sober houses, been in rehabs, you know, rooms, like, seen people get, like, I'm pretty much all of that outside. Like, I'm not obviously that person, obviously, you know what I mean, but just try to understand what I'm trying to say. Like, I've lived that life. I've literally lived that life. Like, on the outside, I have been in jail because I've also been in that mindset. I mean, 12 years. Come on. I've been in that imprisonment in my head, and waiting for those phone calls and waiting for that letter and waiting for that visit. And it's like, you go fucking nuts. This has nothing to do with it, but it also has to do with my attachment style, which is the fearless avoidant, which I also realized that after my high school sweetheart, even that's a fucking mess. Like, I grew up with chaos, so like attracts like. So I was in a really good relationship, and I self-sabotaged it purposely from something he was honest with me and was trusting enough in me to be able to be there to help him. And I was like, okay, that's my out. Okay, so he told me and admitted to trying coke, and then I ended up breaking up with him, going to fucking learn how to cook crack and fucking help live in a crack house and sell it. Okay, so like, that's like the fearless avoidant thing. Like, you are disconnected from your emotions, like, because of how it was with your caregivers growing up. So I am a fearless avoidant. So I realized when I learned this before, and I am gonna do some of these kind of videos on my Pick Your Poison, because I got too fed up. I got too more into the sexual aspect for that page rather than the helping of people, because something that I'm going through kind of made me that way, because that's how I get when certain relationships happen, whatever. That has nothing to do with it. But what I'm trying to say is, every single guy that I dated after my high school sweetheart was in jail. Was it 3? 4? I don't even know, but they were all in jail. And I realized it's because I'm as disconnected as he was. Like, I wanted a boyfriend, but I wanted him away. Like, it's kind of like commitment, being scared of commitment, but like, you still have a boyfriend, but like, you can say you have a boyfriend so other guys get away from you. It's really weird. But the point I'm trying to make is, I do commend people that have gone to jail because of the fact that, you know, without paperwork, and I'm not talking about like big state prisons, federal prisons, like, obviously it's totally different, because you're gonna get your fucking ass kicked if, like, whatever, which can happen in, like, county jails and all that stuff too. But I remember he would be like, you know, they get out of PC and you kind of have, like, an understanding that they are a pedophile. But it's like, imagine, like, because my ex, like, he wasn't part of a gang, he wasn't any of that. He was neutral between everybody. He didn't have any problems with anybody. He just went to jail, did his time, came out, fucked up again, went to jail, did the same thing, and disconnected more and more and more. But you gotta understand, for somebody to be in jail for survival, imagine just walking around. Like, he's not like, you know, he doesn't kill people, he doesn't do like that kind of shit, but like, he still does fucked up shit. But it's like, at the same time, he's not one of those. I'm not trying to stereotype, but you know what I mean, okay? So it's like, imagine having to survive with your family on the outside, disconnecting from every kind of emotion that you can, walking around, or even having a cell with somebody that traffics kids and fucks little kids. And so I just want to commend, okay? It sounds fucked up, but because I've lived this life and I understand, and after seeing that fucking website, like, I can't. If I can start a movement to help children and somebody knows how to do that, please contact me, because I will totally do something about it. Like, I really will. But, like, pedophiles are all around us, you know what I mean? But it's kind of like, when they go to jail, it's not different, but you know more. Because they just came out of fucking PC. Their paperwork, you have to see their paperwork, you're gonna find out. Like, it's just, as fucked up as it sounds, because I've lived this life, I want to commend people that have been in jail not to kick their asses finding out that they've fucked little boys and fucked little girls and trafficked them and sold them for sex and prostituted out. Like, if you've ever been in jail and your cellie has been a fucking pedophile, I commend you. If you haven't done anything, like, obviously we want you to do something, but you know what I mean. And if you've been to jail or you know the lifestyle, you know what the fuck I mean by that. Because obviously people that don't understand, they're gonna be like, oh, you should have fucking killed the kid, blah, blah, blah. It's like, when you're just trying to do your fucking time and disconnect from everything, it's like, I don't know. I'm just putting it out there just because that's the life I've lived. If you've been in jail, you had a cellie, you knew somebody, like, you would just be walking around and you don't even fucking know that that person over there just fucked a little 2-year-old and then just killed, like, just threw him out into the fucking, like, woods or something. Like, that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, yeah, we are the same way, but in jail, it's more, not more common. But I'm gonna end this video right here. I don't need to hear comments being like, oh, like, no, shut the fuck up. Like, you might not understand where I'm coming from, so just fucking don't. At the end of the day, I'm saying pedophiles are fucking disgusting and they do deserve to rot in hell, but I'm doing it on a jail point just because I remember he would say that to me. He'd be like, you don't even know what type of person is walking around you. You don't know what type of person is your cellie. You don't know what their crime has been. You don't know what any of that. So it's like, it's not like now I get it, but now I have more of a feeling of, like, imagine, like, you're in a secluded area. It's not like you can just get up and fucking leave. Like, you're in a secluded area where you can't fucking go anywhere unless you get fucking moved into another block or something. But it's like, I don't know. I'm just saying. On this point, I commend inmates that have had to deal with this on the kind of level that I'm talking about now, right now. Not some fucking crazy ass other way. But this sucks that I found that page. It really fucking sucks. Really fucking sucks. Not gonna lie. Fucking sucks. That's all I want to say. Because that's what I felt like saying. And I'm gonna fucking say it if I want to say something. Because I'm vulnerable and I'm blunt and I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't care. I'm a very vulnerable person and I'm okay with doing that. I mean, it is what it is. Being vulnerable is brave, not being weak. Remember that. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Hey, Dave! Hi! Alright, bye.